Thursday, Anona, and welcome to our devotion. There are many times in our lives when we face the necessity of focusing on our future. When we are young, it's progressing through school, then graduating and going on to higher learning or job training, and then finding a job. And as we get older, it's about changing jobs, receiving promotions or new assignments, getting married, having children, family responsibilities, caring for aging parents, retiring, etc., etc., etc. And then, of course, once we've achieved that for which we've worked for, we come to a new place and we have to focus on the future again. Sometimes the situation is pleasant, and we have worked hard to get there, but other times it's heartbreaking and nothing we ever dreamed would happen to us, especially when we or loved ones are in an accident, we get a drastic diagnosis of our health, or lose our livelihoods, our homes, our possessions, or a loved one dies. It's many times in our lives we turn to this, we've got to focus again. And our faith lives are very similar. We have experiences of faith that sometimes challenge our long-held accepted norms. And as we wrestle with these, we have to focus on and come to a new understanding of our faith and our response to God. Sometimes we have mountaintop experiences that move us to focus on our present activity and seek to be more faithful in our commitment to the church and our service to others. And sometimes through our activity in worship in small groups where we learn and are inspired, it helps us focus to live our lives in obedience to the teachings of Jesus. And everything is so intricately involved together because sometimes where we are in our lives cause us to focus on our faith, whether it be good or bad. And sometimes where we are in our faith causes us to focus on our lives and the future. They are very intricately involved together. So I have some scripture from Philippians that I think Paul talks about. How do we focus? What do we focus on? Have you been in that point of your life where you think, I just don't know, what I should be focusing on? And so Paul gives us some good pointers here in Philippians 4, 8, and 9. He says, "From now on, brothers and sisters, if anything is excellent and if anything is admirable, focus your thoughts on these things. All that is true, all that is holy, all that is just, all that is pure, all that is lovely, and all that is worthy of praise. Practice these things. Whatever you learned, received, heard, or saw in us, and the God of peace will be with you." Such good advice from Paul. When we're not sure where to focus, he gives us these things. Those things that are excellent. Those things that are admirable. Focus your thoughts on those. And when you're in one of those situations where you come to that point where you've got to focus again, look for that which is true, holy, just, pure, lovely. And if you focus on these things, these are positive things. These are things that will help you rise up and focus on that which is important. And of course, I think, like everything else, when you get involved in a faith community, like Anona, it's a place that will help you be able to focus on these things. So no matter where you are in your faith, or where you are in your daily journey, the church is here to accept you and walk with you just as you are. and as we share the love of God and His kingdom with one another. May you find peace that comes from God as you focus on those things. Hope you have a great weekend. I invite you to join us here at Anona this Sunday, but if you're not involved here, find a church in which you can get involved. See you next week. Bye-bye.